So we're going to work on this example from the packet together. Everybody say hi to Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
Wait, hold up.
Hey, Tiffany.
How does one get $46 a day for cleaning cars?
Okay, so let's go through this problem. So they work at the car washes, right?
I want to do that.
So Tina gets paid $37 per day for showing up, and then she gets $1.50 for each car she actually works on. Jim gets paid more for showing up, but gets less per car.
It's because Jim is a good.
Okay, so it's because of where they work. I don't think it's because of their gender. So we're going to write and solve an equation to determine the number of cars. So that's going to be our variable. Both washed on Monday if they earned the same amount, right? So that means I'm going to have Tina's work situation on one side equal to Jim's. Okay, because we want to see what will X be if they made the same amount. So we're going to set their payment situations equal to each other. So for Tina, she gets $37 a day plus $1.50 per car. Right? And then Jim makes more per day, 46, but makes less per car. Okay, so there's our equation.
Wouldn't it depend on how much cars they're actually washing?
Exactly. So there's benefits to both scenarios. So we'll talk about that in a second. So let's go ahead and solve this. 37 plus 1.50x equals 46 plus 0.75x. We still aren't giving up our wall of equality. And then I'm going to subtract 0.75 from both sides, 0.75x. So now I have 37 plus 0.75x equals 46. And I subtract 37 from both sides. And then when I divide by 0.75 on both sides, I get x equals 12. So who can tell me what my complete sentence answer is? What does that 12 represent?
They each wash 12 cars a day.
On
On
Monday, right? Because it said how many cars. Is that what you had there, Nick?
No, I had something different. Well, I had the same thing, just worded different.
Okay, how did you word it?
I worded it, I said to earn the same amount of money, they would both need to wash 12 cars on Monday.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's okay. Then we'll put a border around this so it stands out for our audience. There we go. How's everybody doing? Good? All right, I want you guys to read part C by yourself. Read it to yourself, and then we'll talk about it. All right, Hunter, what are your thoughts here? All right. A lot going on there, right? We know he wants to earn $60 ASAP so we can go get that sweet skateboard. Okay, Landon, what are your thoughts?
I think you should work at Jim's car wash
Why?
because Jim made more money.
Well, he makes more money up front, but what if nobody comes to the car wash that day? Is he gonna make the $60?
Nope.
Maybe not. What do you,
Depends on getting the job. Yes, he goes through all the job applications and stuff just to work there for one day to get a skateboard.
I think he's just.
well, I think that's just
not
one of his
his money.
goals
Yeah.
with some of his money.
That's not what's going
He's probably gonna keep working there,
Oh.
but
He's just watching.
he might just be like today.
on. Mathematically?
And just so you guys know, like when you work at a place, they don't pay you that day for your work.
Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 weeks.
He's got to wait. Yeah, it's like usually a 2-week cycle, right? But neither here nor there. Okay, so Landon thinks he should work at Jim's car wash. What do you think, McCoy?
Mathematically, I think he should work at Tina's car wash.
Tina's car wash.
I agree.
Okay. And Tina's would make sense if there were a lot of cars that day, right?
Yeah,
So.
but Tina's not making as much up front,
Mhm.
but she's making more per car, and you gotta wait 2 weeks anyways.
Yeah,
So you wait 2 weeks, you'll have.
Let's just pretend the person's like, I'm going to pay you every day that you work. Let's just pretend. So how can we figure this out? How can we figure out how many cars,
Well,
like what's the fastest way he can earn the money? What would we have to set each expression equal to?
it depends on what day they're doing it. Because a lot
are
of
they
times
doing it
in
on
the
Monday?
week, everyone's at school.
Or maybe they're doing it on a rainy day. Maybe it's a sunny day. That depends. I don't get my car washed on a rainy day.
Yeah.
That'd be silly.
My mom says rain just makes the dirt again.
Yep, sure does. So the way I could figure out now we could reason this, like, well, if it's a sunny day, is it cloudy? What's the story here? But if we wanted to figure out mathematically how he's going to get to that $60 the fastest, we would take Tina's car wash and set it equal to the $60. And then we would take Jim's car wash and set it equal to the $60, right? That's going to help us determine the fewest amount of cars he actually has to wash, right? So then I would do my walls of equality. Yeah, I just was drawing those at the same time.
Right, so fast.
I know.
Guys, this is all I do all day. I should be writing fast.
He literally writes all day.
Wouldn't you be concerned if I was super slow? Like,
I mean,
she should be
It's
good
the
at this
same
by
way-
now.
It's the same way now. I'm a
Because
really
then
fast
I'd be able
typer.
to write stuff down faster. Not faster.
Get out my calculator to find this out.
Yeah, it's like as soon
Are you
as they
a very
get
fast
something done,
calculator too?
they're already on like the next
There's a
one.
decimal in the
Yeah.
problem, so they can be a decimal in the answer.
Yep, correct.
So 15 cars for 10, right?
Yeah.
15 cars for 10.
No, she's got 15.3 repeating, so she has infinite cars.
Oh my gosh.
Therefore, Tina now becomes richest person of all time.
Okay. Ooh,
Jeff Bezos of the car wash.
it's muy interesante.
So, based on this mathing here, it looks like she should work at Tina's car wash because she can make that, or he should work at Tina's car wash because he can make that money if he just washes 15 cars. He'd have to wash 18 at Jim's.
What if all that day he goes to Tina's, all the cars
Right.
go to Jim's and none go to Tina's?
So
Wait,
we're going
what'd
to
you say
put
before that?
a
What
circle around Tina's because that's going to be faster.
They both make infinite money. No.
Okay?
Now how will we decide?
No. It's dilemmas. Any questions about how we set this equal, how we made these decisions?
I should get $26 just for showing up for school.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'll give you your packet in just 1 second. I'm going to pass out some practice word problems. We're going to do some together. And then whatever is left over by the time you leave, that is your assignment for tomorrow.
So nothing?
I'm sorry? Well, if you finish it.
Yeah, that's the problem, we gotta finish it.
Nope, we're going to hold on the notes packet for now. We'll continue that more on Friday. But for this moment, we want you guys, we're going to look at these word problems.
Do we need to put this in a certain part in our jam? Or just
So the notes packet's going to go after your study guide that you did for the quiz that you took on Monday.
Oh, I didn't put that study guide in.
Is anybody still looking at this word problem up here about Jim and Tina?
We never put the study guide in.
Oops. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Your packet, thank you. And we're going to do a couple of these together. Creating an equation from a word problem. So I like this because some of you are artistic and you like to draw. I'm not. So I'm going to be using words in the draw it little section. But you can draw if you want to, you know, get your creativity on the paper. It's just not something I'm comfortable with. So we're going to work through these first 3. And then actually I want to do problem 5 with you as well because it's kind of an interesting way of looking at things. So Edward goes to the store for back-to-school shopping. He buys 4 new shirts and a pair of jeans. The jeans were on sale for $20. The shirts all cost the same amount. He spent a total of $52. How much did a single shirt cost? Whew, lots of information here. Okay, so in the draw it section, this is where I'm going to organize the information that was given to me. First of all, I'm trying to find out how much did a single shirt cost. So that's going to be my variable. So I know that he bought 4. So I'm going to write out here shirt 4 times with X's next to them. And then I know he spent $20 on jeans. First of all, how much do you guys think he spent on each shirt? We have to guess it first.
Oh, wait, do I have to
Don't do any mathing, just what do you think?
guess the answer?
Yeah.
Spent,
Oh, can I
Okay.
can I do mathing?
I'm saying 6.
Okay, now we're going to do mathing.
Wait. Can I do mathing? To guess it.
No, that's not guessing. That's
But I know
That's
the
solving.
answer.
But that's cheating.
okay, so now we're going to work through this. How many shirts are there?
Dude, okay, I got the answer, and that's actually what I was gonna guess, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna guess it anymore.
How
So-
would you prove it?
So we know there's 4 X's, so we have 4X plus the $20 pair of jeans, and we know that he spent $52. So we have our equation here. It's just a nice little 2-stepper.
I'm about 2 steppers.
Hear that doesn't reflect.
Miss Marsh,
Yes.
why did you choose to teach 8th grade math?
Well, I used to teach elementary, and I liked teaching math the most. So I got my graduate endorsement to teach middle school math. And then I taught 7th and 8th grade my first year, and turns out I don't like 7th graders.
I would agree with that.
I don't know why, but you guys are like totally different people in 7th grade. And then by the time you get to 8th grade, it's just, I enjoyed 8th graders more.
7th graders.
6th grade.
So- 6th graders are too much work. Not for me. So
how did you
And they're
do with the
incredibly
little
young.
kids in elementary school?
I loved teaching 4th grade. I just didn't love teaching 4th grade science and social studies and English. So,
All they do is read from the
Did you have
textbook
to
and
teach
science.
them all?
On notes.
I'm sorry?
In elementary school, you're the
Right.
one teacher that teaches.
I just wanted to teach math all day, so that's what I decided to do. Right?
Wait, isn't it like this in high school too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't want to teach high schoolers either. Y'all are too moody in high school. See, I got 8th grade's perfect. Okay, so now I have to write it. So what does this 8 stand for?
the amount of money for one shirt.
Each shirt cost $8. And there's my answer. Or you could, however you want to word it, as long as you tell me what that 8 stands for. Okay. Elias, do you have a question over there? You okay?
This
Alright.
much. Would you look at that?
That was a good guess. So we were a little bit off with the 15, but that's what's interesting about a quick guess. Yes,
My
Caleb.
guess is-
I was gonna guess a 10, but then.
I'm sorry?
How did you get the 32?
So I subtracted the $20 for the pants away from the total. So then all I had left was the $32 that I paid for the 4
Is
shirts.
this shopping at TJ Maxx? Because there's no way.
I mean, it could be Old Navy. They have pretty good deals for back to school.
Yeah, I guess. But
Target.
TJ Maxx actually has really good.
She
I
shopping-
get all my kids' clothes at Target. I love Target. Okay.
She shopping in a third world country.
I only go to TJ Maxx for like, what's it called? Like cheap like jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I found a Columbia jacket that was like 20 bucks.
Wow. I mean, you can find really good deals. All right. Rosa and her friends went kayaking. Rosa paid $12 for the use of the kayak and $7.50 for every 30 minutes on the lake. She paid $34.50 total. How many hours did Rosa and her friends spend on the lake? So they tell us how much it costs per 30 minutes, but we need to know how many hours for the answer. Okay, so we know that she spent $12 for the kayak,
75 minutes. So what is that? Hour and a half?
right? And how much is it going to cost per hour? If it's $7.50 for 30 minutes, how much per hour?
Per hour of. Oh, yeah.
$15.
$15 per hour. Okay. And we're going to make that hour our x. That's going to be our x value because that's what we want to find out. How many hours? So then to solve it, what equation will I use?
Here's my guess, okay?
Okay. Oh, yeah, what's the quick guess?
My guess is 3 hours.
3 hours? Anybody have a different guess?
I got
75
2 hours and 45 minutes.
3 to 4?
75 minutes. So an hour and a half?
3.
We'll see. Okay. So what's my equation going to be?
Hold on.
We know that it costs $34.50 total. So we can go ahead and put that there. I'm sorry?
Wouldn't X be on its
No, it's 750. 750.
See, I'm going to do 15x because they want my answer in hours, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to,
So 15x plus, or no, 12 plus 15x equals 34.50.
or you, I mean, either way. You can have it written there either way. And then I'm going to go ahead and do another two-stepper, right?
40 minus 12 minus 12. It's 22.5. Wait, hold on. 34.50 minus 12 divided by 15. Oh my goodness!
Well, that's because you did the math before me.
You were close. So how many hours are they on the lake kayaking?
An hour and a half.
15 minutes.
It's going to be 1 hour and 30 minutes,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, I'm
For 1.5 hours. Because they probably got tired. Let me tell you, kayaking is no joke.
I was at my friend's place, and she had a mini kayak, and I made it like 2 little rolls before I gave up. I said, pull me back in.
Okay, quick, let's look at question 5 because I only have you guys for another minute. So let's do question 5 together.
No, Mama, I have a bunch of stuff to do.
Scott's family has cats and birds as pets. Scott counted the total number of legs his pets have.
It's 20.
Scott counted 30 legs total. They can wait, they're fine. If Scott's family owns 3 birds, how many cats do they own?
Wait,
Okay, so we have,
we don't have the same question.
no, I'm on number 5.
Oh,
Yep.
my fault. Huh.
We have 30 legs, right? How many legs per bird?
Be patient.
2.
So how many legs for 3 birds?
8, 36.
6. How many legs per cat?
4.
So it's going to be 4x plus 6 equals 30 for your equation, right? You have to subtract the bird legs to find out how many cat legs there are. Okay, so that's going to be what you guys work on tomorrow.
That's a lot.
Oh, you'll be fine.